So part of Hobbiton's Going Green initiative is to really up the number of native plants in the valleys. So far we've fenced off 4 of the valleys and springs, and from doing that the sheep can't get into graze, and we're getting a lot of native seedlings coming up. We've got wineberries and cabbage trees, manuka and kamahi. And in this particular valley we've got probably about 10 or so mature kamahi and a really nice rata. So we started here, and we'll just move on around Hobbiton, planting them up and trying to encourage the native birds to come in.
I oversee the Shire's Rest Cafe, as well as the Green Dragon Inn and a big lunch buffet that we do as well. So anything to do with food and beverage, that's my job. Because of our rural location, it was quite difficult to get commercial contractors to come out here and do our recycling for us. So we started looking into the possibility of doing that all ourselves. And that also led us into finding some compostable packaging. So that was really a driver behind it. Shire's Rest Cafe is a lot like lots of other Kiwi cafes. We use quite a bit of food packaging, and we've managed to replace all of our non-biodegradable food packaging with compostable food packaging. We have our own composting facility that our set maintenance team run, and the rubbish is sorted into general recycling and compostable, and then we use our own composting facility to break down the packaging. And it takes about 90 days.
So this is our composting area. We've got a pile in the background, which is we're going to be leaving for 6 or 8 months, and we've started the new one just in the front here. So it's mainly waste from the garden. So we weed eat the hills daily, and the lawns get done daily as well. So we have a huge amount of grass clippings, which in the past we've had large problems with composting because it turns into a bit of an anaerobic sludge. What it needs is a lot of roughage and sort of woodier material to make the whole composting system work. So we ended up buying a chipper for the tractor, and we chip all our hedge prunings and tree prunings and stuff like that now. Everything gets used, made into a product which we can put back into the gardens of Hobbiton and make it all grow better.
So at the moment we also take all of our green food waste, so that's all our fresh vegetable cuttings and any food waste we have from the end of the day, and that goes to a local pig farmer, so none of that ends up in general waste either. So we've been able to reduce our general waste by about 50%, which has been fantastic.
So we're now at the Hobbiton movie set in front of the lake. It is in pretty good health. We've had the NIWA scientists come and test it. So we've found that most of the weed species here are native, with a few exceptions. We've got the Canadian pondweed, we've got eels in the lake, but no sort of carp and fish. So generally we're looking pretty good.
So this is our Hobbiton movie set coffee cup. We go through about 80,000 of these a year, so being able to use compostable packaging means a whole lot of coffee cups aren't ending up in general waste. The lid is also made out of polylactic acid, so it's also compostable, and this comes from a New Zealand company called EcoWare. Our green movement is all part of that 100% pure New Zealand brand. It's important that you know, when tourists come to New Zealand, they see us taking care of our environment, because it's a big part of the reason why they come here.